2009, a man by the name of James Howells proved himself to be a visionary. He started mining Bitcoin before anyone else had ever heard of it. James managed to stockpile 7,500 Bitcoins when they were just a fraction of a cent per coin. Eventually his girlfriend made him stop. She thought that the computer doing the mining was, quote, getting too noisy. James later ended up throwing the hard drive in the trash. And today, this mistake cost him over $400 million.
To get your money, you would need that hard drive.
Yeah, there's a specific file on that hard drive called a wallet file, which the Bitcoin is stored in. And without that file, there is no way of getting the money back because there is no central server that records a log of it.
In 2010, Laszlo Hanyecz bought 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoin, or about $35 at the time. It wasn't the first transaction in Bitcoin, but certainly the most widely publicized. Unfortunately today, these delicious pizzas cost him $500 million.
Is it true some people celebrate the anniversary of the day you bought the pizza?
Yeah, May 22nd, Bitcoin Pizza Day, so
It's called Bitcoin Pizza Day?
It is.
It's stories like this that make Bitcoin such a fascinating phenomenon. Its growth and adoption, at least over recent years, has been mind-blowing. But the story of how Bitcoin came to be is just as interesting. Despite Bitcoin's young age when compared to traditional stores of value, the fundamental ideas behind crypto may be older than you think. So the question has to be asked, where did Bitcoin actually come from? Who is the mysterious individual who invented it? Sit
natin 127 nakuha akong report nakuha akong rewards doon sa mga players, dalawang players yan, pinagkunan ko ng reward points. Convert natin yan sa 127 na points, may doon ang SIC token na 63.5. Okay, exchange point makikita dyan, total must to even number. Okay. Kailangan daw ay even. So, gagawin natin 120. Even number. Ayan, meron siyang 60. Ayan, exchange. Ayan. Tadaan siya sa sistema ng blockchain. Ayan, makikita nyo dyan, no? Blockchain yan, ha? And then, confirm mo natin. Confirm. Ayan, malakad siya sa blockchain. Then, wait a minute, kaping mainit. Ayan, nagtagumpay ka na mag-exchange. Ayun, tingnan natin sa accounts. Ayan, ay nakapinding pa siya. Ayan, nakapinding. Kita mo dyan, nasa ko na 120, even number pala pagkapapalit. Ayan. Ayan, tingnan natin yung details, kaibigan. Ayan. Ayan. 120 points, exchange rate, ang malalas kong token sa 60 RCK. Complete. Okay. Ayan. Ayan, pending pa siya. Alam ko na ay pending pa siya. Okay. Tingnan natin sa ating inventory, sa ating account. Ayan. Ayan. Hindi pa nagbabago. Dati pa rin siya. Ayan. Ay, hindi, nadagdagan na pala siya. Nadagdagan na. 4496. Ayan, 4496. So, 2.98. 4.96. Tingnan natin sa ating transaction. Ayan. Transaction yan. Ayan. Binance. Tingnan natin. Ayan. Sa activity. Okay. 596. Activity. Tama. Ayan, tama. Pumasok yung 60 RCK niya. Ayan. Pumasok yung 60 RCK niya. Ito, Binance to, ha. Binance Smart Change Network. Ay, grabe! Nakapagpalit. Grabe. Activity. Ayan. Activity. Ayan, ito makikita natin. Yung exchange of point. Ayan. Andito din sa activities na yan. Pero pumasok na siya dito sa ating Binance. Kita natin dito sa Binance. Ayan. Grabe, no? Activity. Nakikita natin sa activity. Pumasok yung 60 RCK. 120 reward points equals 60 RCK na napadagdag sa aking balance. Now, iswap natin ngayon yan. Iswap natin ngayon yan. Ayun. Dapat yon ay RCK. Yan, RCK, siyempre. RCK, and then hanap tayo ng currency. Saan ba pinipalit? Siyempre sa Binance. BNB natin papalit para madaling maibinta. Power. Ay, grabe. Ganun lang po kasimple, guys. Ano? Huwag muna tayo magpalit. Medyo mababa pa ang price nito. Okay. At hindi pa ako yung pancake swap. Pancake swap. Yan, swapping po yan. Okay. RCK to BNB, and then BNB, ibenta nyo na. Wala na kayo dyan. Okay. Yun naman po ang napakasimpleng diskarte diyan. Habang naglalaro ka, kumikita ka. Okay. Power up.
In 2009, a man by the name of James Howells proved himself to be a visionary. He started mining Bitcoin before anyone else had ever heard of it. James managed to stockpile 7,500 Bitcoins when they were just a fraction of a cent per coin. Eventually his girlfriend made him stop. She thought that the computer doing the mining was, quote, getting too noisy. James later ended up throwing the hard drive in the trash, and today this mistake cost him over $400 million.
To get your money, you would need that hard drive.
Yeah, there's a specific file on that hard drive called a wallet file, which the Bitcoin is stored in. And without that file, there is no way of getting the money back because there is no central server that records a log of it.
In 2010, Laszlo Hanyecz bought 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoin, or about $35 at the time. It wasn't the first transaction in Bitcoin, but certainly the most widely publicized. Unfortunately today, these delicious pizzas cost him $500 million.
Is it true some people celebrate the anniversary of the day you bought the pizza?
Yeah, May 22nd, Bitcoin Pizza Day. So
It's called Bitcoin Pizza Day?
It is.
It's stories like this that make Bitcoin such a fascinating phenomenon. Its growth and adoption, at least over recent years, has been mind-blowing. But the story of how Bitcoin came to be is just as interesting. Despite Bitcoin's young age when compared to traditional stores of value, the fundamental ideas behind crypto may be older than you think.
Good evening po dyan sa lahat. Mayang gabi dira sa tanan no, sa mga taga-community there. Good evening po. It's a lovely evening para po sa lahat and I hope that you are also safe, no? And I know that I think just today naging alert level 1 na tayo, no? Sa MMDA sa Metro Manila and I know na sobrang excited mag gala-gala, no? Mag-suroy-suroy. Ayaw lang kaayo. Please take care of your health as well. Pero tonight po pag-usapan natin it's a one of the most interesting part itong mga pag-usapan natin tonight. It's about the number one. It's about the RPS game, the rock paper scissors and also the NFT and also a little bit of history. No, I'm not a professional, no. Disclaimer po, hindi po ako professional in this manner. I'm also learning as well, no. I'm also a student, no, because this kind of technology po bago lang po talaga. And I'm very excited as well kasi marami sa atin are very excited as well, no, in this itong mga ginagawa natin. So maayong gabi, good evening po diyan sa inyong kay Sir Richard and also kay Ma'am Sheila Placido, no, from Taiwan. I hope you're safe as well, no. And sino pa ba? Si Miss Georgie Molon. Good evening po, no. So tonight po pag-usapan natin basically siguro for the next 30 to 40 minutes lang po pag-usapan natin, no. Ang ginagawa po natin right now is we are going to take this one step at a time, portion by portion para di ta mga tukan, no, or hindi tayo kung sa Tagalog pa, ano Tagalog ng tukan, mahal? Mabulunan, no? Bakit po? This is a very new technology right now. And by the way, good evening din Sir Ramon Kasay, no? And this kind of technology po, it's just started itong mga NFT, it's just started what? Yung nag-ano siya, yung bumalik siya sa market last 2020 lang yata to 2021. But actually last 2017 it started pero it died down. So ngayon, around 2020, nag-start siya nag-prep up, then nag-2021, itong NFT. So before that, let's talk about a little bit of history. No? Ano ba yung history pag-usapan natin? Pag-usapan natin about technology na history. Alright? So ano ba yun? Way before, if you want to send a message, no? If you want to talk to somebody, you have to do, siguro, sa stage na lang na sa pagsusulat. Sa letter na lang muna tayo. Kasi I know there's way mas history pa doon, no, about sending a message, no. Pero can you imagine, I experience about sending letter, no. When you send a letter, it takes, especially kung medyo malayo, it takes what? 30 days to 60 days para maipadala yung letter mo. Pero once you receive that letter during that time, talagang napaka-excited mo. Kasi bakit? Because you have now a piece of information that travels from somewhere na hindi mo alam kung kung saan galing. Wait, kung alam mo kung saan galing pero hindi mo alam what exactly is going there, and you will be receiving an information, then you will be opening it. But can you imagine that was what? Siguro around 30, 45, 60 days ago. It's already old. Then, nag-progress, ano yung ulit yung parang pinipindot-pindot? Ano yung pinipindot-pindot na tawag nun? Wire? Ano ba yun? Telegram. Can you imagine? After the letter, pumasok ang telegram. No, I might be wrong, pero ito yung mga, ito mga nadaanan ko. Telegram, right there and then, nakukuha mo kagad ng mga information, pero it's a very short information lang. No? Can you imagine? At depende pa, no? Balita ko, ang dami nag-away daw kasi yung nagbabasa ng letter, kung yung message ng telegram, kung galit, no? Parang, dear tatay, padala mo ako ng pera. So yung nagbabasa galit, no? So meaning yung the one listening parang bakit galit, no? Pero kung ang nagbabasa naman malumanay, dear tatay, kung pwede po padala niyo ako ng letter. So padala ko ng pera. So basically this technology has already evolved. Nag-evolve po siya. How did it evolve? From telegram, can you imagine? Then telephone. Alright? Kung naabot, Morse code po yun. Totoo, correct. Mga code na yan. Morse code. Then after that, yung telephone na. Can you imagine? Call me on the telephone. Talaga naman, di ba? Ano bang telepono dun? Yung dial pa, di ba? Tapos you have to memorize. You have to memorize the number na mga kaibigan mo. Kung hindi, no? Wala. Wala kang matawagan. And after that, after nang yung bilog-bilog, then pindot-pindot na, then it evolved, then pumasok na yung cellphone, yung mga malalaki, no? Can you imagine how heavy is that cellphone? Pwede kang mamatay doon pag nahulugan ka noon, no? During the time, yung mga Motorola na sobrang grabe, napakabigat. But technology. Tama, may telex machine. Tama, no? Marami. But can you imagine? Can you imagine? Right now, you are watching sa inyong mga telepono and listening right now. Can you imagine? We are from call to beeper, cell phone. Then after cell phone, nagkaroon ng video call. Then right now, it's already a standard ang video call. Can you imagine? That is technology. And with that, we have to understand na yung pinagdadaanan natin right now, we are also passing through some kind of technology as well. And ito yung mga tinatawag natin right now na nakikita natin. Can you imagine, no? I think if you're following it's an event right now. It's a war between two countries. Pero ang naha-highlight doon, no, aside sa gera, ang naha-highlight doon is cryptocurrency. Can you imagine? And you know what? Cryptocurrency is about, it's really changing the landscape. Ano ibig sabihin ng landscape? It's changing how we deal with the financials, how we transact, no? Can you imagine dati? Again, no, technology, itong GCash na to, itong Paymaya na to. Amazing. No? How can I pay? GCash. How can I pay? Paymaya. That's it. Right in the comfort of your home. Can you imagine doing your online banking as well? Even itong mga e-commerce right now, dati you have to go to palengke to buy mga kailangan mo. Kailangan natin. After the palengke, nag-mall. After this, nagkakaroon ng then you can start to order online. Then after starting ordering online, may tinatawag na tayo na mga apps that you can purchase all your needs there. From, itong sikat na app na kulay orange at itong app na sikat na kulay blue and may pink na heart. No? Can you imagine that? And I know many of us right now, may mga app na ganun. No, so these are one of the most amazing technologies na lumalabas right now. And that's why right now also, sa nakita natin, I think we also, as as looking back, no, I think we also need to take a look on what kind of technology are we adapting, and one of it is what we call you NFT. All right. Now the NFT right now, it's a very, very, very young market, and that's why we need also to be careful. Careful din tayo. Okay. Bakit? Kasi maraming characteristics ang NFT. Pero ang nakikita natin na NFT is what we call NFT na may kasama siyang play to earn. Ayan. So it's a very young platform. It's also a very young community as well, and it's a very young marketplace. Hindi lang po sa atin, but as well sa ibang bansa. Very young pa talaga. To the point, if you're familiar with the the gold rush during the time sa US, no, talagang when people heard about gold talagang there was gold rush. It's a wild west, no. So right now, that is the market right now, so we need to be careful. We also need to, number one, we dapat alam natin kung paano to discern. Tama. So how right now, number one, since we are a community, no, itong global e-body, with, can you imagine, we have a global e-body, we have the e-body platform, and we also have the RPS. Can you imagine? We have these three growing platforms, and with community growing with it, we need to take care of it. Bakit po? Kasi we're still growing. What do you mean by growing? Hindi pa tayo, we are not yet on the 100 million yung mga ganun na mga level. We are still growing. And when we still growing, ano ibig sabihin ng growing? Parang bata, parang sanggol. Alright? Ang sanggol, pag ipinanganak, you need to take care of it. And it takes time to take care of it. It takes time. And that's why, ang sinasabi ko po with our beloved community, I know people are so excited as well. Pero, may sinasabi. Di ba, remember? Ito ha. Ang isang buntis, okay, given that it's on a normal stage, normal delivery, normal ang growth, di ba ang delivery ng buntis is 9 months? Bakit 9 months? Because it takes time to grow yung baby sa loob ng babae. It takes 9 months. Kahit gaano mong gustuhin mo man o hindi, 9 months talaga yan siya lalabas. Kung agahan naman natin na ilalabas yung baby, ano mangyari? The baby becomes in danger siya. Pag masyado naman natin tagalan naman din, it becomes danger as well. So may tamang panahon po siya. With our growth right now, the way I see it, we are a growing community. And what we can do is help keep it safe and growing as well. Tama? And I know, look, the reason why we're also informing the community, kasi may mga sa nakikita natin sa mga social media, marami silang sinasabi na, uy, grabe kumita ako ng ganito, kumita ako, napakalaki ng kitaan ko. Totoo po yun. And some of it are hindi. But let me talk about yung how much did they invest for them to earn in that kind of level of money. Tinanong ko yung isang coach about, sabi natin, sa isang trading. Kasi I'm sure you've heard about this mga trading. Whatever form of trading ha. So tinanong ko, sabi ko, coach, how this mga itong individual na to, bakit ang laki nila kumikita, umaabot ng 50,000, umabot ng 60,000? Bakit ganun ang earnings sila? Sabi niya, very simple. It's a ratio game. Ano ibig sabihin ng ratio game? Kung magkano ang pinasok mo, i-multiply mo lang ng 10%, yun ang profit mo. So kung kumikita ka ng 50,000, dapat pala pinasok ko 500,000. Di ba? You need to take a look. You need to see it on a proper bird's eye view, on a proper preview. Iman, napaka-serious mo naman today. Yes, why? Because I want the community to understand ano yung growth natin. Ano yung growth ng RPS? Ano yung growth ng global e-body? Ano yung growth ng e-body? But first and foremost, ang pag-usapan natin muna, the growth of RPS. Alright? So, alam mo, people are very excited. I am with you 100%. The excitement is also there. Sabi nga dito, excited sa magiging outcome, sabi ni Dua Merly. Of course, everybody is excited about the almost everybody is excited about the outcome. But you see, we need to take care as well. Dapat din natin alagaan natin if we are expecting a certain kind of outcome. Sabihin natin, sino mahilig dyan magluto? Kasi ako mahilig ko kumain eh. Alright, for example, kung mahilig ako number one, I like pinakbet. I love pinakbet. Eh, if I have something in my mind na gusto kong outcome about a certain pinakbet, dapat ang gawin ko rin, yung action ko, is also swak rin doon. Nakakita ka ba na ang binibiling ingredients, ano mo yung mga ingredients para sa adobo at you're expecting a pinakbet? Masyadong malayo, di ba? So right now, we have to understand and we need to also do our part that our actions must also be in line, in sync sa gusto nating outcome. And I tell you po, the RPS right now, it's a very young platform. Pero po, can you imagine a very young platform but it was able to bring out a first project and the first project is it's play to earn. Can you imagine that? And I know, pero ito this is not something to brag about, but what we are excited is because nagkaroon siya ng project. The question is, magkakaroon ba siya ng project? Next, may second project pa siya, may third project pa siya. That is the goal of RPS. That is the goal of that, na magkaroon pa ng other projects. Pero, of course, it is a moment, per event yan siya. Because, eto nga, sabi ni Ma'am Analo, RPS is enjoyable game and mag-earn ka pa. Kaya continue accumulate for future financial stability. Yes, we are also in that direction. Ang gusto natin is, can you imagine a technology was able to leverage everybody, pero you still need to do your part. I still need to do my part. Okay? Now, as a community, let's protect our project. Bakit po? Hindi lang po itong game na to. Hindi lang po siya it's not just limited to the few. Pero po, there will come a time that the community will have a greater impact on every project. The community, tayo yun, the community, will have a greater impact sa mga next project. Can you imagine that? Bakit? Because is what we we want to implement yung tinatawag natin na decentralized. Ano naman yung decentralized, Iman? Parati ko naririnig yan. Do not worry. Kasi ako rin, I'm also learning about decentralized. Now, ano bang ibig sabihin ng decentralized? Number one, that is your assignment. What is decentralization? Importante po yan. Hindi ko lang pwede sabihin kaagad here. Bakit? Kasi I want you to have a first-hand experience. I want you to have a first-hand learning experience kung ano yung decentralization. Jet from Singapore, can you type in what is decentralization? By the way, si Jet taga Singapore to siya. So, can you type in what is decentralization? Ayan. Sir June, good evening po. Resuelo, watching po with Crystal Isabel. Good evening po sa lahat. Of course, good evening. Si Tita Mayam, and si Verna Fernandez. Yes, we must protect our community. I hope what is decentralization? Ito hanapin natin. That will be your first assignment for 2022. Iman, bakit ako assignment? Tapos na ako sa mga academic na yan. Ay, naku po. Learning is always fun. Bakit? Once you learn, you get to advance. You get to earn more pag nag-learn ka. So, dapat alamin natin what is decentralization. Alamin natin yan. Okay, that will be your first assignment, ha? And you'll never know kung anong mangyari niyan, di ba? Okay? So, here is, we have to we have to emphasize again, we need to protect our projects. The community must come together and protect our project. Okay? Now, next, let's talk about the games right now. Ito, ang games natin yung RPS. Alright? So, yung game natin right now, di ba remember nag times 3 tayo? Times 3 natin yung mga reward points, tama? Okay, ganito 'yan. Okay. Konting tips. Okay. Hindi naman tips, pero konting review sa mechanic. I-review ko yung mechanic ha. Kasi po, okay, remember, pag naglalaro tayo sa yung RPS, yung rock, paper, scissors, yung, di ba remember, before ka papasok, may nasa blue na ano ba tawag yun? Sa blue na page, you must submit your action. Tama ba yun? Submit your action? Tama ba yun, CEO? Submit your action para sa game pool. Okay? Dapat pag-isipan din natin. Okay? Dapat pag-isipan natin. Bakit po? Kasi yung we're submitting sa loob, yung para sa game pool, naglalaro din yun siya, whether you're, pag offline ka, naglalaro yun siya, ginagamit yun siya para sa mga online din na mga players. Kaya po, pag nanalo ka, may +1. Pag natalo ka naman, -1. Okay, so dapat pag-isipan natin yung nasa blue pa na page, yung before you can play, no, you must submit your moves para po idagdag sa game pool. Pag-isipan natin bakit nakakadagdag din yun siya. Okay? So next, 'di ba yung times 3? All right. Di ba we started February 4? 'Di ba? Sabi natin, for the next 30 days, times 3 po ang reward points. Ngayon po, March 1 na. Ilang araw na lang. Okay, ilang araw na lang, tapos magiging March 4 na po. That will be ending our 30 days times 3. So, okay. If you want, kung kaya mong habulin itong panahon na to, itong oras na to, na labanan, hindi man labanan, pero the term is, sabayan yung panahon, no? Sabayan yung panahon. Okay, may question dito. Paano po malalaman kung nagwi-win ka dun sa game pool? Okay, ganito yan. Memorize nyo muna yung win mo muna before you log out. Pagbukas nyo po, hintayin nyo muna para mag-sync. Makikita nyo po, it's either magpa-plus, magma-minus yan, magaganon-ganon ng numero yan. Makikita nyo po. Sabi ni Ma'am Roque, dapat extended. Wow! Si Ma'am Roque. Sige ma'am, pag-isipan natin yan. No, kausapin natin. And of course, sabi ni Sir Rodrigo, decentralization. Aba, ang aga ng assignment The transfer of control of an activity organization to several local offices or authorities rather than one single one. Talaga naman. Ayan, kanya-kanya na ng mga assignment na yan. Ang aga ng assignment It's good. We must learn that Okay. So going back, okay. Sabi nga ni Ma'am Riz, dapat extended. Wow, grabe na talaga. Okay, ganito For those people listening sa Facebook, okay. Okay okay, makinig. The question, i-extend ba yung times 3? Okay, i-extend ba? Okay. Kung sang-ayon kayo, type 3. Kung sang-ayon kayo, type 3 Kung sang-ayon, kung nanonood. All those people watching sa Facebook, okay, type 3. Kung sang-ayon kayo. Allah, ang dami. Allah, ang dami. Times 3. Allah kaniha. Times 3. Allah, ang dami Wow. Yes, extension sa 3. Ayan, extend 3. Okay. Times 10. Hoy, Sir Rodrigo. Wag naman times 10. times 3. Extend na yan. Okay, wow. Okay, at least narinig natin. Okay. Okay. Yan ang sigaw ng bayan. Times 3. Okay, times 3. Okay, 3. Okay. Sige po. Sige po ah. Si Sir Rodrigo times 10. Hoy, maawa naman po kayo sa amin. Maawa po tayo sa atin. Sa atin pala. Extended po. Puyatan kapag extended pero okay lang po. Talaga naman siya. Yes, extend po yung pre-selling na access card. Hoy! Tama rin pala, no? The access card. Oh my, the access card pala. Matatapos na pala. Tama na. Tapos na pala. Okay? Sige po. Okay. About the access card din. About the access card. Okay? Sige. Pag-usapan natin yan with the developers. Ang times 3, okay. Para din sa mga access card. Okay, para sa access card ha. Okay. Kung gusto if you want i-extend ang access card, type 5. Type 5. Type 5. Type 5. Hintayin ko yan. Grabe, active sila lahat, oh. Nakikinig sila lahat, oh. Wow, times 5. Ay, parang konti lang yung times 5. Ay, yung 5 lang. Yung type 5. Ay, dumami, oh. Uy, wow. Ayan. Wow. Sige na. Si Ma'am Lily. Alam ko number 1 to si Ma'am Lily. Ayan. Okay. Sige po. Okay. Now, we have heard talaga naman si Sir Eli. Yes, of course, si Sir Eli. Si John Alexis Relubit, talaga 5. Sobrang laki na ng 5, ano yan. Ayan. Okay. Okay, good. We have already heard the community is requesting sa times 3 and also the extension of access card. Pag-usapan po namin, please wait for the official. Please wait po for the official announcement. Okay? Please wait po for the official announcement. Okay? Kasi importante po. Okay? So, again, no, aside from that, di ba remember yung tournament as well? Matatapos na siya by 10, by next week. Kasi we started February 10, it will end March 10. Okay? So, talaga, wow, si Ma'am Jocelyn talagang please siya. Ganun, okay. Alright, I think we have heard the community. Yeah, we will, sige, pag-usapan po namin sa Execom and also with the developers. Okay? Kausapin po natin. Top 10 players requesting for certificate sa top 10. Wow, grabe naman, certificate talaga. Ano to? Certificate. Sige, tingnan natin. Pag-isipan natin yung certificate na yan. Pag-isipan natin yan. Sige. Parang okay na yung certificate, no? Sige, pag-isipan natin yung certificate na yan. Sir Ramil, sige, pag-isipan natin yan. Yes, certificate for top 10 talaga, no? Parang nag-aral lang BA, no? Parang visual, parang virtual assistant. O sige, pag-usapan natin yung sige po, pag-usapan natin yung pag-usapan natin. Tama, making history, correct. I agree. Parang sabi ni Ma'am Justin parang online class. Yeah. Okay, sige po, no problem. Ako, I'm yes for that, yung certificate. Walang problema yan. Okay? Wow, grabe yan, certificate plus videos. Grabe na talaga. Wow, Sir Agustin, grabe ka talaga. Wow, grabe. Mapapa-videos tayo yan. Okay. Okay. Sa videos, I will discuss the videos with the execoms. Okay, pag-usapan natin. Okay. Sige po. But ako mismo sa certificate, yes, I agree with that. Yeah, it's a digital certificate. Paggawa natin yan so that you can also print it. Okay? So, again, tonight, it's an amazing time pareho po ba ang number sa Play Access? Ay, hindi po. Magkaiba po yan, ma'am. Magkaiba po siya. Magkaiba. Sabi ni Sir Rodrigo, hope the next tournament will be top 20. Okay, pag-isipan natin yan. Okay. Yay! Certificate! Yes, I agree with that. Certificate. Gagandahan natin yung certificate na yan. I guarantee you that. Okay? So, oh, grabe, NFT na certificate. Grabe. Hoy! Hoy, maawa naman. Actually, ikaw mismo pwede mong gawing NFT yan. You can create that. Pwede igawa. I have to ask lang the ano. Uy, pwede rin, no? It's a good idea, NFT. We'll ask the developers. We'll ask the developers. Okay, we will ask the developer na gawing, wow, grabe! Wow, you are listening. Very good, children. Very good. Very good. Of course, pwede natin gawin ng NFT yan. Okay, yung top 10. Well, hindi ko naisipan yun ah. It's a good idea. Very good, very good. Sige, sige, sige. Talaga, sumisingit pala top 15 ah. Okay, sige, sige. Pag-isipan natin. Pero yung top 10, we will ask kung pwede siyang gawing NFT. We will ask the developers ha. Okay, talaga naman. Wow, grabe ha. Pero ano muna tayo, dahan-dahan. Okay, we have to ask kasi yan. Talaga si Ma'am Roselyn, top 15 daw talaga. Yes, tama si Sir Richard, once in a lifetime. Yes po, once in a lifetime po yan. Okay? So actually po, tonight, it's an amazing show. No? Show talaga. It's an amazing online, ano ba tawag nito? Presentation. Show naman talaga. Wow, okay. It's amazing kasi number one, we need to understand talaga. We have to understand that we are a community and we are growing, and I know that we are excited. Actually, ang daming there is more talaga. There's really more to come, but we just have to again, no, we have learned our lesson. We just have to make our foundation stronger if we want to make it on that kind of level. Okay? So I guess no
So the more community, the more benefit.
Oh, by the way, okay. Look, it's really our goal that our community grows. Yun talaga sa atin. Community must grow. The community must grow. How do we grow? Of course by invitation, no? And of course, no, dapat naman po tournament din yung may 4 na access card, please. Ano yun? Dapat naman po may tournament din yung paramihan ng access. Hindi, ang access card, maximum of 5 lang talaga.
It's the win is more on the winning, not the access.
Okay. So again, no, of course, the Execom will also think about kung paano about the extension of the access card, no? Because we also want the Execom as well, we want also to bring it also on a next level of having more community, meaning more access card, no, you can have an access, and of course, no, when we have the access card, we can really grow, no. So again, ang number one talaga natin is our community must grow stronger talaga. It has to grow stronger talaga. And that is the only way for us to move from one project to next project. Because why? The project that will be naka-goal po siya, palaki ng palaki po siya. It's a from this size, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger po talaga siya. Okay? So I guess for tonight, I'm really grateful that we are here together, no? Ibig sabihin nito, we have come to a, sabi natin, kung sabi sa pa, nagkaroon ng oneness yung itong sa community for the RPS, no? So I think na sabi ni Sir, okay, time out na, and add some mechanics like missions with, yes, add some mechanics like missions and extra rewards like, yeah, we are really considering with that. We are extending sa 2 different kinds of rewards po. I agree with you po, Sir Sammy. No problem po. Wait. Side lang. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. Okay? So we are going for that, okay? And of course, once the community starts to grow, of course the RCK starts to grow, nagkakaroon siya ng more value. And syempre, when we want the value to go up, we must be able to protect all our projects. Okay? So maraming salamat po, Sir sino ba yun? Si Sir Sammy, yes, no? We will do that. No, we will look forward on what we can improve more sa ano natin sa game natin. And by the way, Josh, magpakita ka naman, Josh, sa iyong once in a lifetime natin na super rare. I-post mo naman from time to time dito sa natin sa live. Kasi parang ikaw lang yata nakakuha ng ikaw lang yata nakakuha ng super rare, no, out of 7. Okay? So, to the community, itatak nyo po decentralization. Decentralization, okay? So, the community must be one, must be stronger because eventually po, we will be exploring po to that decentralization po. Okay? So, maraming salamat po sa lahat for attending here, no? It's always a blessing to work with the community, and it's also talagang we are really looking forward that this community will grow. Okay? So I urge po, let's learn more about the technology right now, ito mga cryptocurrency, about the NFT. Let's learn. Okay? By the way po, check our page, no? Our page po, medyo konti pala yung tao, but we want to make it lively. No, yung page po natin, Jet, can you please type, ano ba yun? Check ko ha. Can you please type, saan ba yun? Here. At RPS access. Okay? At RPS access po. Jet, can you? Yes. Go to the Facebook. I-type nyo po itong saan ba yan? Ito, here. Kindly type this at RPS access and follow it. Okay? Para po and follow our page po kasi konti pa lang siya. And by the way, we will be again, no? Yes, Sammy, Sir Sammy, yes. We have come to that po. We are aware of that. I like your mga tawag nito, mga suggestions. I like it. Okay, walang problem. Okay. Ay, wag po dito i-type dito sa sa live right now. When you search for it sa Facebook nyo po at RPS Access po and follow po that page po. Okay? And please also make use that we will be also sending something sa inyong email po. Okay, wag po kayong magtaka kung may something will pop out gamit po RPS game kasi po you will be receiving very soon mga news updates po natin. Okay? So maraming salamat po sa lahat. It's been an amazing night, no? And I really thank si Sammy po sa kanyang mga updates. Sa kanyang mga suggestions, and also from the community as well, no? Thank you and for your participating. And again, on Friday, we will be having our technical. It's important as well kasi kasama po yung mga platforms natin, the global e-body, and also probably sisilipin natin yung e-body na platform po. Okay? So maraming salamat po sa inyo. God bless, and we will be seeing us well tomorrow as well also. Okay? So God bless.
Woo!